Hello everyone! My name is Shelly, also known as Crochelly Belly, and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today's video is going to be super fun because I've been wanting to do this for so long. I have loads and loads and loads of scrap yarn, just from like the ends of skeins that I haven't used, or like, you know, just actual scraps that I took apart from like weaving in ends and whatnot. Basically, I have a lot of scrap yarn, and I've always really wanted to make a scrap yarn sweater, but recently my friend gave me the wonderful idea of making a scrap yarn maxi skirt. I immediately loved this idea. The thought of like a really colorful, flowy maxi skirt just made out of all my scrap yarns is such a good idea. Now, I don't know if I'll have enough for a maxi skirt. I have a whole box under my desk just full of all my scrap yarn, and there's kind of a lot, but will it be enough? Because some of that scrap yarn is super tangled, and I don't know if I want to deal with untangling it, but most of it is good, I think. Basically, in today's video, I'm going to try and make a scrap yarn project, whether that is a scrap yarn sweater or scrap yarn maxi skirt. I don't know what's gonna happen yet. I'm gonna try for a maxi skirt, and hopefully I have enough yarn. If not, I think I will be okay with just using some of my like normal cakes or normal skeins of yarn, because I have so much yarn. And in our last video, we just organized all my yarn stash. Basically, I have a lot to work from here. First order of business is tying together all my scrap yarn and then winding it all up into cakes. This will really show me how much scrap yarn I have, because I don't know how much scrap yarn I have. And once I see it in cakes, I feel like I will get a better gauge of like how much yarn I have and what I can use for what project. But I really hope that I can make the maxi skirt, because I think that'll look so cute. I am personally a maxi skirt girly. I love maxi skirts. So let's just jump right into it and start winding all of my yarn. I think what I'm gonna do is use the magic knot and leave the tails long, because I always get scared like tying the magic knot and then like trimming the ends. But I also think it'd be really cute if there was like some loose ends on the skirt. I think that would be really cute. So not only is it perfect for my laziness, it's also perfect for aesthetic purposes. Okay, let's get into it. I totally forgot to tell you guys. I finished the strawberry cardigan yesterday. Here it is. I love it so much. I have yet to take pictures of it. Hopefully by the time this video comes out. It's gonna be a long time until this video comes out, I just realized. But I'm planning on taking pictures of it today, so you guys will see it on the Instagram. Anyways, I will stop yapping. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so I just finished winding all of my scrap yarn. There is, in fact, a lot. Enough for a maxi skirt? Maybe? I don't know. My yarn winder winds super big cakes. I can almost fit an entire pound of love. Is that what it's called? I can almost fit an entire pound of love skein on my yarn winder. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. This is how much yarn I was able to get out of my scrap yarn. I tried to utilize as much scrap yarn as I could for these cakes. Some of it was not salvageable at all. And also some of it was like super thick yarn, like weight 6, weight 7 bulky yarn, and I didn't really want to mix in different yarn weights. I do have a couple like oddball yarns, like this one of the rainbow in the middle. I think that's like a size 2 yarn. I don't know. Regardless, I'm trying not to mix in super thick yarn in this skirt, so that'll just have to be used for another project. I don't know. Do you guys think 5 cakes is gonna be enough? I'm trying to make it super flowy, so there's gonna be a lot of stitches. Anyways, I'm just gonna get to crocheting this skirt because only time will tell. Hi everyone. It is the same day. I am in my comfy clothes now because I just got home from work and I was overstimulated, but still the same day. I have not started on the skirt because I've been thinking all day about how I want to do it, because I do want there to be a ribbing around the waistband and I want the skirt to be kind of flowy. So I was thinking of using like this 7mm hook for like the skirt portion. For the waistband, I was thinking of doing something like really tight, but like still will fit over my hips, so that way it like won't stretch out over time. But I think I'm gonna start with maybe like a, what is this? Maybe a 4mm hook? Is that too small? Is that too big? I think I'm gonna start with this 4 and then jump up to the 7 for when I do the skirt portion. I guess we'll find out. Now I'm actually gonna get started. Sorry for lying to you before. So I'm this far, and I had a thought. What if I did the ribbing like one solid color, and then everything else was the scrap yarn? Wow! What color would I do? I don't really know. I have this really beautiful green that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. I think that would be really pretty. Anything else? I have no idea. I kind of like this one because it's really soft, and it's obviously gonna go around my waist, so I feel like it needs to be soft. I think this one could work. That means I have to frog all this work that I did. It's really not that deep. I've been at this for what? How far am I in this video? 5 minutes. I got this lovely yarn spinner from Bring Fantasy, I believe, on Instagram and TikTok. She so kindly sent this to me, and it is so beautiful. I love it so much. It's a star, by the way.
I didn't really connect with any of the characters. I am gonna give the other ones a chance though. Adventures of Two Girls in Love, and just how itself it was. Like, it was a creative.
Alright friends, so it is a few days later. I have not had too much time to work on the skirt just because I've been working and I've been exhausted. So I really have no other excuse other than that, but I feel like that's pretty valid. I think I am done with the waistband. Here it is all stretched out. If I fold it in half and I stretch it out, this should be the widest part of my hips. Plus, crochet is gonna stretch over time anyways. So yeah, I think I'm gonna sew this shut. I don't know if I want to add a row of single crochet before I go right in with the scrap yarn, because I'm using a 4mm hook and it's gonna be really hard to jump to a 7 just because of how tight the stitches are gonna be. Maybe I'll do a row of single crochet in like a 5.5 if I can, or maybe a 6. That way it's easier to get the 7 through. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna sew this up and then do some single crochet. Okay, quick update. I actually just went ahead and switched to the 7 because I'm skipping every other row when I'm doing the single crochet. I don't know if you guys can see that. These are my single crochets up on top. So I'm just skipping every other row. When I was doing it with the 6, it was actually just like shrinking it in a little bit. So I'm doing it with the 7 and it seems to be okay keeping it shaped. So yeah, this is really exciting. I think that with the 7mm hook, doing like double crochets or something like that on the actual skirt portion, I think that'll make it really like light and fluffy. Maybe I'll even do treble crochets. Not 100% sure what I want to do yet. But yeah, I think when I start the actual skirt portion, I think I'm gonna do an entire row of increases because I want it to be super flowy. And if I do an entire row of increases, it's going to be ruffly, and I think that'll be really cute. I'm just worried that with that many stitches in one row, it's going to A, take forever, and B, take a lot of yarn. So I just really hope that I have enough. And if I don't, I don't know. Like I said, I have so much yarn. Like, I can use other yarn that I have. It's just easier with the scrap yarn because it's already like in scraps. With the more caked up yarn, like I'll have to make them smaller like strands just so that it matches the rest of the skirt. But I'm going to start the skirt in just a few minutes because I'm almost done with the single crochets. Okay, I finished the single crochets along the top. This is really exciting because now I get to start the fun colors. Hello friends. Yesterday was a lake day, so I went to Tahoe and I crocheted and swam and hung out with friends. It was great. Anyways, while I was there, I finished my first cake of yarn. This is what it's looking like so far. It's giving mini skirt. After I finished this one cake of yarn, I was getting a little scared because I was like, if this is only one cake of yarn, look at how like short that is. I mean, I do have 3.5 more, so if I add like 3.5 more to this length, like should be long enough. Plus, the weight of the yarn is going to make it sag anyways. As far as my experience with crochet goes, yeah, it's really cute so far. So I just wanted to update you guys that I am officially done with my first skein, and this is what it looks like. Hi guys! It has been a few days, probably a lot of days since my last update. It is currently July 7th, so I think the last time I updated you guys was either last week or the week before, I can't remember. But either way, I finished my second cake of yarn, and my skirt is now a midi length, which is really cool. It's down to my knees. I do have 3 cakes left, so I will definitely have enough to finish off the maxi length that I want. So I'm gonna show you guys the skirt so far because it looks really good. So I don't know if you can see on the camera, I think you can. The skirt is down to my knees. It's turning out super cute, and I love the color changes. So basically, I just need to finish off the maxi length of the skirt. Basically, we are halfway done, which is really cool. So basically, we are halfway done, and I just wanted to give you guys an update before I continued on to my third cake. How long is it gonna take me? Who knows? I am going out of town next week, so I might bring this with me. I think that'll be good. It's kind of a big project to like take with me on a plane. I don't know, maybe I won't take it. Maybe I will though, and maybe I will just finish it there. I'm gonna start my third cake. I keep almost saying skein. This is not a skein, this is a cake. But yeah, it's been really fun to just like do a mindless crochet project because all of these I'm just doing treble crochet. It's super mindless, super easy, and like all my yarn is already knotted together, so I don't have to do any color changes or anything. I just have to go and do it. That is my update, and I'll stop yapping and I will get back to this, and I will update you guys once I am done with my third cake. Hi, welcome back. So I genuinely have not touched this camera for months. I don't even remember the last time I was filming this video. Honestly, a lot has happened in my life, in my personal life. Also, school has been crazy. I'm going to college right now. I'm like almost in my last year, so it is extremely time consuming and demanding. But despite all of that, actually not despite, I just haven't crocheted in a very long time, which makes me sad because I love crocheting. A lot has changed. I have changed the layout of my space. I no longer have a crochet desk that you've seen in other videos. My crochet desk was really helpful when I had my small business, but now that I've kind of strayed away from that, it kind of was just taking up space. So now I have a small area where I keep my yarn and I keep my crochet things. Yeah, I still have a desk here. It's just my drawing desk. But regardless, I'm back. I'm here. Hopefully, one day, maybe I'll get this video out. Who knows? But I am here to update you guys on the skirt. This is the skirt so far. She's midi length, I would say. Very cute. So far, I love it. This is how much I have left of my current cake. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna finish this off, and that might be enough to just finish off the skirt, because over time this is going to kind of weigh down anyways. So I'll give you guys a quick look of what it looks like. So this is a quick look of what she is looking like. We're almost there. So, oh yeah, by the way, today is December 23rd. I don't remember the last time I started filming this. That's almost 2026, you guys. And probably will be well into 2026 when this video comes out. So, I guess, cue the crochet montage. Good news and bad news. I'll start with the good news. I finished the skirt and it's gorgeous, and I'll show you in just one moment. Bad news, it is in fact March 23rd, 2026, and it took me a very long time to finish. A lot has happened in the past, I don't even know how long this video has been going on, year or so, months, I'm not sure. A lot has happened. I'm in my senior year of college, and if that doesn't tell you what you need to know, then I don't know how to break it to you. Long story short, I have been focusing on school and work because that's basically all I do. And I just honestly have not crocheted in a very long time. Well, okay, so I crochet, but it's very like few and far between, like little spurts that I crochet. Like when I have time, I'll crochet, but when do I have time sort of thing. Hence, it is March 23rd, but I finished the project. I actually finished this a couple days ago, but I looked like an absolute bum and I didn't want to film myself looking like a bum. But I will show you guys the skirt. I just wanted to say that I am getting back into crochet. I am making it my little goal to crochet more throughout the year. Since it's March, it actually is spring break right now, so that's fantastic. I'm gonna try and crochet as much as I can during spring break. I'm gonna try and crochet more. Moral of the story, I'm gonna try and crochet more. My wrist is feeling a lot better, as a lot of you know. I am recovering from tendinitis. I don't think my wrist will ever be completely better, but it's definitely doing a lot better, which I'm so grateful for. So I am ready to show you guys the skirt. It's beautiful, but I'll let it speak for itself. Don't mind my socks. They are in fact mix match. But the skirt does go down to my ankles, and I did want a maxi skirt. I thought this was a really good length to end the project on. I added a drawstring so I can cinch it around my waist. And it's just really cute. I love it. Overall, I am obsessed with this piece. I will try to insert some more footage of it because I know I'm kind of limited in this room right now. I'm really happy with the result. I did want to thank you guys for sticking through if you made it this far into the video. Very happy that this is my first like kind of big crochet project, getting back into things. And I used a lot of my scrap yarn. I still have some left over though, which I'm gonna need another scrap yarn project to finish that. This is how much scrap yarn I have left. I still have one whole cake and then about half a cake. I will go film some more clips of this skirt outside probably. I will end the video before we get into the little montage. I just want to thank you all so much for watching and sticking through. I know I haven't posted in a very long time, so if you're still here, I really appreciate you. And if you're new, thank you so much for sticking through with this video with me. Overall, I'm gonna try and crochet more. I'm gonna try and post more videos, but I hope to see you guys in the next video. Once again, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Bye. Thank you for watching.